It's a bright summer morning, and the president rides in the Beast, his armored Cadillac one, as the motorcade, surrounded by black SUVs, leaves the White House, heading toward Northwest Stadium for a public speech. But this is no ordinary drive. 5 assassination attempts await, each carefully planned and more dangerous than the last. Just outside the gates, a man in the crowd grips a concealed chemical weapon, ready to strike. Ahead, an angry mob gathers to block the road and cause chaos, while a sniper takes position on a rooftop, rifle aimed. Further along, 2 parked cars rigged with explosives wait for the perfect moment to detonate. But the deadliest threat awaits near the stadium, a van filled with armed militants prepared for a final ambush. Will the motorcade be able to protect the president? Let's find out. As soon as the motorcade exits the White House, the man waiting with a chemical weapon locks his eyes on the Beast as it inches closer. This is his moment. The motorcade passes, and in one swift motion, he lunges forward and hurls the substance directly at the car. For a split second, he is certain he has succeeded. The chemical splashes across the surface of the Beast. But nothing happens. No alarms, no panic, no visible damage. It is as if the car didn't even register the attack. The motorcade continues smoothly down the street, completely unaffected. What happened? Why didn't the chemical penetrate or even leave a mark? Because the Beast is not just any car. This one is built by General Motors to handle such tough work. This Cadillac weighs about 20,000 pounds and is designed to withstand virtually any attack. It is engineered for scenarios exactly like this. The interior of this 7-seat black limousine is hermetically sealed, creating a fully airtight environment. As a result, no chemical agent, no matter how potent, can penetrate the car's defenses. Moving forward on our destination, let's have a look at the first line of defenses in the motorcade. On the very front are the sweepers. These are typically police motorcycles or local law enforcement vehicles tasked with clearing the route ahead of the motorcade. These sweepers travel far in advance of the convoy and make sure the roads are free of obstructions, potential threats, or suspicious activity. Behind the sweepers is the route car. Its role is to confirm the planned route is clear and ready for the motorcade. Next in line is an SUV lead car. This car provides close-range surveillance, acting as the final scout before the Beast and its accompanying vehicles arrive. Agents inside are in constant communication with other motorcade elements to ensure no surprises emerge as the convoy advances. After that is the Beast's decoy, which is an exact copy of the president's car. This identical Cadillac limo travels right alongside the Beast, making it almost impossible for attackers to figure out which vehicle carries the president. These vehicles will be responsible for tackling the upcoming threats. As the motorcade moves forward and is on the route where the second threat of protesters are waiting to attack, as they think the motorcade is getting closer, the protesters surge forward. They are prepared to unleash their assault. But just as they think that they have the convoy cornered, the vehicles never arrive. Where has the motorcade vanished to? How did the convoy avoid the mob without missing a beat? Well, the motorcade is always one step ahead. Secret Service agents constantly monitor the route in real time using surveillance drones, GPS trackers, and advanced communication systems. Long before the motorcade reaches the protest site, the team decides to change the route. This is not unusual, though. The president's route is typically altered 3 to 4 times. They want to make sure his route is as unpredictable as possible. So, in this situation, the motorcade avoids the mob entirely and continues on a new path toward the stadium. Now, the motorcade has reached the point where the sniper is waiting for the beast. As soon as he sights the beast approaching, along with the decoy, from this height and angle, the sniper cannot tell which one carries the president. He hesitates, narrowing his focus, trying to decide. Time is running out. He makes his choice, aims carefully, and pulls the trigger. The bullet strikes the window of the vehicle he targeted, but nothing happens. The glass doesn't shatter, no chaos ensues. The convoy doesn't even slow down. It continues on as if the attack never happened. Even if the sniper had guessed correctly and chosen the beast over its decoy, his shot would have been futile. The windows of the beast are made of 5-inch thick bulletproof glass, which is a combination of polycarbonate and leaded materials designed to withstand high caliber and armor-piercing rounds. That's why the impact was absorbed completely, leaving the glass intact and the president unharmed inside. After the sniper threat is handled, there are some vehicles further back in the convoy that continue their essential roles. A few cars behind the beast is the hazmat unit. It is a specialized suburban equipped to deal with chemical, biological, or radiological threats. This vehicle is staffed with trained personnel and carries gear to neutralize hazardous substances and decontaminate affected areas. Then, 2 large armored buses follow the motorcade, carrying the president's entourage. These include senior advisors, medical staff, and logistical teams. The buses are mobile command centers, equipped with communication systems to maintain constant contact with the convoy and external agencies. And at the very back of the motorcade, an armored SUV, the Gear Guard, travels behind the entire convoy, which is staffed with tactical agents, and its job is to monitor for potential threats approaching from behind. It also ensures that no unauthorized vehicle follows the convoy, acting as a last line of defense. As the motorcade is reaching closer to the destination, the 4th danger is along the way, as 2 cars rigged with explosives are parked along the route, and a person inside a nearby building is holding a remote detonator. Moments later, the convoy enters his sight. He watches as the cars approach. This is it. The timing has to be perfect. He waits until the beast is directly in line with the explosives and then presses the detonator. But nothing happens. The motorcade passes completely unharmed and continues down the road. The bomb threat was neutralized by the Watchtower. It is an electronic countermeasure suburban which is traveling in the middle of the convoy. This vehicle is equipped with advanced jamming technology to block electronic signals. As the motorcade neared the bomb-rigged cars, the Watchtower detected the remote detonator's frequency and activated its countermeasures. By jamming the signal, it rendered the explosives completely useless. The Watchtower also creates a secure electronic bubble around the convoy, ensuring that no unauthorized communications can pass through. But that's not the only important vehicle in the motorcade. There is also Halfback, which is an armored Chevrolet Suburban that carries the president's close protection agents. Behind the Watchtower is the Control Car, which carries not just the president's doctor and military aid, but something far more important. Inside this vehicle is the Nuclear Football, which is a briefcase containing the codes and equipment necessary for the president to authorize a nuclear strike. This means that even during transit, the president has full command authority over national security. Behind the Control Car is the Hawkeye Renegade. This car has a counter-sniper team which has to detect and neutralize long-range threats. There is also a press bus, which is an armored bus carrying members of the media covering the president. It allows journalists to follow the motorcade securely while maintaining distance from the core vehicles. Now we are in the phase of the final attack. This is the most coordinated and dangerous part. As the motorcade nears an intersection, a van filled with armed militants accelerates toward the convoy. It crashes directly into the lead car, forcing it off course and blocking the route. The sudden impact brings the motorcade to a halt. Militants leap out of the van and begin firing, trying to reach the beast. In seconds, the beast reacts. From its rear, a thick cloud of smoke is released. The attackers' vision is completely obscured, making it impossible for them to aim accurately. While this creates chaos for the attackers inside the beast, the president remains calm and protected by the car's unmatched security features. The car is equipped with run-flat tires, allowing it to keep moving even if punctured. Additionally, the beast is stocked with emergency medical supplies, including oxygen and a blood supply matching the president's type. This makes sure that the team is ready for any medical emergency. As the smoke screen deploys, the counter-assault team SUVs spring into action. Heavily armed CAT agents emerge from their vehicles, engaging the attackers with precision and overwhelming firepower. Their mission is to create a secure perimeter around the beast. Meanwhile, the control car directs the motorcade's next moves. With CAT holding the attackers at bay, the evacuation plan is activated. The beast, along with the pilot car and the beast's decoy, reverses direction and moves towards a pre-planned alternate route. Simultaneously, a call is made to Marine 1, the presidential helicopter, which is on its way to a secure location nearby. The convoy heads towards the extraction point, where additional Secret Service agents have already secured the area. When the beast and the core vehicles reach the site, the president is quickly transferred to Marine 1. The helicopter takes off almost immediately, carrying the president to safety. On the ground, the CAT team and remaining vehicles, including the rear guard, stay behind to manage the situation. Their focus is to neutralize any remaining threats and ensure the safety of civilians in the area. Despite the attackers' coordination and aggression, the motorcade's planning, technology, and training prove unbeatable. Every vehicle, every agent, and every protocol works together seamlessly. Within moments, the president safely reaches the original planned destination, unharmed and fully protected.